Greetings, Mountain Lion community. As we are just past the halfway point of our semester, I'd like to provide a few brief updates from around campus. First, I am so happy to announce that this spring, overall enrollment has increased by 1.7% from last spring, and reportable credit hours have increased by 1.3%. UCCS is now educating 10,701 students, reversing the decline from prior years. This increase in enrollment is due to fall to spring student persistence, which is up 1.3% from last year. Thank you for all of your efforts to bolster the success of our students and foster a culture of care at UCCS. In gratitude, and to allow for the celebration of religious and cultural holidays not reflected in the university calendar, I am adding 2 floating holidays to the 25-26 fiscal year that you can take when you want to celebrate something that is meaningful to you or simply enjoy some much-deserved time off. It is because of your passion for our mission that we continue to succeed and grow. Thank you. Second, I want to take a moment to celebrate a key member of our Mountain Lion community. Senior Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Martin Wood, recently announced his retirement. Martin has served our campus for 31 years, providing leadership to his division, supporting the campus through raising millions of dollars, and building sterling relationships through kindness and humor. The search for the Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Communications, and Engagement is underway, with first-round interviews beginning in the next week. And the Dean's searches are progressing on schedule. Search committees met in early March to shortlist candidates for first-round interviews. I want to thank the search committee's hard work in identifying strong leadership for our colleges and our campus. Next, I want to acknowledge that the federal transition is on all of our minds. Our campus continues to work with the CU System Office to share information about the federal transition's impact on higher education. A UCCS federal transition team has been created to help evaluate those impacts and guide our response. You can find updates posted each week through Communique and on our webpage of resources. As President Solomon and I have stated, we will adhere to lawful orders from the federal government while not preemptively backing away from existing efforts that help us deliver on our mission. The University of Colorado, as always, will continue to serve all communities of Colorado. And finally, I want to address our budget. As we create a balanced budget for the next fiscal year, we are preparing for additional expenditure reductions in next year's budget. Although revenue should be slightly up for next year, mandatory cost increases will exceed revenue gains. We estimate the budget gap could be as high as $6.5 million. The input received through staff and faculty representatives on UBAC, formal shared governance leaders, and others advises the campus leadership on our final budget. Thank you to all of our campus leadership for coming forward with plans to help eliminate that budget gap. I encourage you all to watch the UBAC recap and look for an update after the April Board of Regents meeting on Communique. Our most impactful endeavor is the recruitment and ongoing retention of our students. Right now, that is the most important effort that we make to help our finances and the achievement of our mission. Even the smallest interaction can make the difference on whether or not a student graduates from UCCS. Although I have covered some heavy topics in this update, I want to reiterate that every day I am truly in awe of the exceptional work from every corner of our campus. In the spirit of celebrating these successes, we've recently begun a new Communique series called Campus Highlights. I encourage you to take a look at the article each week to see what our teams here at UCCS have accomplished. And I ask you to submit any wins, big or small, that you have achieved. I also encourage you to read the written message below this video for other campus updates. Thank you for working together and supporting one another to create a culture of care. It is the passionate work you do every day that defines UCCS.